game. I believe it's the fourth game of round 4. Sorry about the delay, guys. I've been setting up the Cricket League, which round 2 is airing right after this. With Pat. Now, Pat, can you see everything? Can you see everything with the share screen thing? It's like, is it pretty good? That'd probably be a pretty smart idea if I pressed X to continue. No, it's ANZ. What, the stadium? Because this stadium was originally the stadium? Like, why is it so much bigger? Their page. What? What the fuck are you talking about? Your page. No, listen. You want the ball first. So here we have Roberts in 5 days ready to kick off for the Storm. Yeah, since round 1, yeah. So Pat, oh, that's why you think you've been losing. You're actually undefeated so far. You've gone 3-0. He also so with the Bulldogs having lost their last game, surprisingly, I believe it was to the Roosters. I'm not going to. So Pat, how are you feeling about your chances of winning this one? Because the Bulldogs have been in pretty good form, considering last year they only ever won 2 games. Do you think that this is just a good area before they go into the next bad area? The clock's because it's a 40-minute game. Yeah. Considering they only won, 2 games last year, and right now they're 2-1. Do you think that they just had a good 2 games before they fall back into their old habits, or do you think they actually have a chance over this year? Oh, here we have Pappenhausen through. No, but he'll be put down on the 40. With you only losing 3 games last year, and 2 of them being to the Roosters and 1 being to the Eagles, which are both understandable losses. And how are you feeling about your undefeated streak so far this year? Well, right now the Bulldogs are 2-1. You're 3-0. And your past history with the Bulldogs, you've won both times. Would you like me to come? And let me just take a quick look at season 1. When they were at home. The last time the Storm played at a core stadium against the Dogs, because I'm pretty sure you played there against the Bunnies. I still haven't played the Bunnies actually. So yeah, you've only been at a core You've only ever been at a core stadium twice, and you've won both times. So your history at a core is great. And both of them have. No one's injured. And when they're injured, they just sit on the bench and then come on in the second half. Because I feel like I'm using a wheel to decide how long they're injured for. Oh, Naden through. Oh, Naden somehow stays in. Could be due to poor tackling, but you know. Naden at a car. Burton to kick. Oh! Terrible! Offside, Jake Arthur to kick. Jake Arthur's had massive improvements. Yeah. He carried you last year, though. He carried you last season. Can't believe you almost didn't want him. Yeah, no, you can't. Bro, he's actually really good for your team, though. Brandon Smith. Can he get through? No, he can't. I need to get the book with all the tries marked down on it. I find it funny you have to go back and you're gonna have to go back and look at all the games so you can mark off all the tries. You're gonna have to, yeah. You have to mark off all the conversions because you made a deal. I wasn't looking, so I don't know. No, he's been twisted and turned and almost turned into a fuckdoll. Almost got gang bang. Arthur. Why is the line so far back? So they have room to gain momentum as they go in. Brandon Smith, another attempt, can't get through. He just likes two guys on him or something, I'm not quite sure. So with the Storm's history in the SCRL was an insane finals campaign to bring them. Oh. No, I thought it was going out. Now, bro, let's talk about the Storm's history in the SCRL. They lose their first game and then proceed to go on a fucking streak. Yeah, that would end up dropping to the Eels. And then winning a few more, then dropping down to the Roosters. But they made... Yeah, I feel like the biggest comeback story other than the Roosters was the Storm, after losing 19-12, proceeded to flog them in one game and then beat them in the next. Like, I just find it funny how the Storm had a massive comeback thing in the finals and then proceeded to lose in the grand final. But I find it even more funny that the Roosters had this big built-up comeback story and then proceeded to get their fucking asses handed to them in the finals. Ended in 2 games. No, bro, they actually, it was a great comeback story. So the fact that they just didn't have the strength to go up against the Eels. Because they only barely reached their way into 4th, sorry. It's early game, they got to build the momentum. Oh, Olam! Justin Olam! Is he through? No, he gets slowed down. Roberts, the fucking dummy, the fucking half, will get caught and tackled. There's no one to kick. Oh, beautiful kick! Why do they not tackle him? For some reason, they don't tackle him in goal for the dropout. But Arthur will be the one to drop him before the 20-meter line. But yeah, again with the Storm's history, it seems that they are looking for vengeance on the Parramatta Eels. So Pat, do you want to fight Parramatta Eels in the grand final for revenge, or are you just looking to hope to God they lose in the prelims or the semis or something? Now loses the. But since there's a comeback thing, since there's a way to come back into it, Eels could just instantly. Yeah, there is. If you lose the first semi, like this first v second or third, you go into the drop one. You mean because he's the only guy who actually scored in the grand final for you? You're like, oh, I gotta fire him, but he'd just be the only man to score in the grand final for you. Roberts, Niokore, another trade from Parramatta. It's almost as if Storm are just trying to trade with Parramatta to get some of those premiership winning players. Oh, grabber. Oh! Doesn't get over. No, he doesn't. It was almost the greatest SCRL play we've ever seen. Actually, no, the greatest. There have been quite a few great fucking SCRL moments, though. You have to move. 40 seconds, yeah. Really? Rally with faith. Okay, bro, cool down. We're not going in a milliseconds. We're not going in a millisecond, bro. Well. Coats! Bro just took his coats off and then just proceeded to be coats and steal the ball. I wonder what neighborhood he got stealing from. And just like that, I made Pat be the racist one. We're on live TV, you fuckwit. Roberts runs it, 4th tackle. One more tackle. Cameron Smith runs it, does absolutely nothing because he's fucking 40 years old and has both his knees click every time he comes down the stairs. Olam. Roberts bombs it, doesn't quite go in goal. Perfect kick though. Cut back. Hoppenhausen, he gets blocked by his own teammates. Oh, Sabbath, we gotta have another look at this. They've been blocked by their own team. Remus Smith destroying a chance at a try. Destroying Hoppenhausen's chance at his 5th try of the season. Roberts can't quite score. I don't even know how. Bro, how the fuck am I thinking it's a try? Let's just skip this because I know it wasn't. I saw him get turned over. What gold? Oh, what nice balls. Okay, that's wrong. I meant like nice passes. Wait, what? Hey, yo, bro. No, bro. No, I meant like nice pass. Nice. No, I doubt it. It's not. Here we go. Fourth tackle. Oh, sorry for Storm. Storm have just been punishing the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, having trained constantly in the off-season, have been holding out. No! Wrong choice. Roberts has been a disappointment in this game. No, I'm kidding. The only disappointment is Remus Smith blocking that try. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. No, just because they're getting better defense. I mean, personally, actually, no, you've got them, if anything. You've got them, but they have... I don't think they've been... I've pretty... Oh, my God. They've barely been able to get out of their own half, mate. You've got them. Now, bro, look, it's even Future You say... No, bro, do you know why it's biased? Future You is refereeing. Yes, guys, Daddy. Yeah, oh, yeah, guys, confirmed law. There are versions of Tyler and Pat from the future. Yes. Yeah, they're actual versions from the future. As well as there being embedded law into the SCRL that the commentator, me, is actually a player from before who was one of the greatest of all time within that universe. The career mode is not going to be televised, considering, well, you know, it's my career mode. No, in that universe, like in the SCCL, like obviously the spinner version doesn't exist in real life though, does he? In that league then, you know, in that league. It's not like he exists in real life. He's what I meant by that universe. You know? Get different time, bros in a different timeline where everyone looks like fucked up fucking Cricket 22 variants. The Storm have I don't even know how, but the Bulldogs are barely holding on. But one clash I can just not wait any longer for is the Storm versus the Eagles. But for Eagles versus Storm, we're going to have to wait until round 6. Meany's away! Meany's away! Oh, he's got people to pass to. He's not going to pass. But a full set on the 10. Can they get through with Meany support? Remus Smith. Cameron Smith. Meany's in! Meany with his 7th try of the year, more than Pappenhausen has picked up. Will my pen work? Just casual, just lose it all enthusiasm. Will my pen work? Meany is now on par with Clint Gutherson in terms of tries, which is, you have to admit, is something. Yeah, that's pretty good. Although last season's game against the Broncos, like round 1 Bronco, season 1 Bronco. No, bro, Meany getting tackled. Oh, bro, he's drawn. Meany proceeds to get it again. Scores me. Had us in the first half. Not gonna lie. But I actually like games that are like this. You know, like even if you lose, I like close games because we don't get a lot of them. There are no script writers, he's just fucking with you, because this isn't the NFL. Oh, I'm gonna get the mode. I'm both scripting like the Panthers scripting what the referee's got to do. Oh, Pappenhausen can't quite get through. Brandon Smith offered again, and they're going to lose meters over there. 10 meters lost. Oh no. Fourth tackle, 30 meters out. 35, sorry. They're going to kick. Oh, it is a bomb. But they'll be there to get it. Sorry. I used fly spray and yeah, I'm apparently one of the flies. Second tackle in the Storm's territory. Storm starting to get a little bit nervous, considering the Bulldogs did have the lead against them in their first game. The Bulldogs could pull something out. Because, I mean, the Storm haven't played the Bulldogs in their new, improved form. Oh, God, he might be away. Oh! Dufty is in! And they'll surely tie it. Pat is speechless as he questions, as he figures out how much money he needs to pay the referee to disallow it. Duffy just scored for the Dogs in a line break after Pappenhausen couldn't catch him. Yeah. How long a game's supposed to last? Like an actual NFL game's 80 minutes, but I've made it to this one. But this one has 20-minute halves, so like 40. It's a 40-minute game because no one wants to watch a full. Because full 80 minutes is not good, huh? Meanie just being Meanie just being a meanie. God, that'd be pretty funny, not gonna lie. So as of right now, the Dragons are beating the Cowboys 36-6. The Eagles are beating the Broncos 58-12, and the Roosters are beating the Panthers 18-6 in a comeback with 2 tries in the last 10 minutes. Well, it's not gonna lie, I feel like Roosters just farm comebacks. Roosters have got a comeback farm just out in the middle of Sydney. Oh, let it go dead. It's gone in a touch. Kyle Flanagan doing something wrong. I don't know what he saw. He might have seen his ex-girlfriend in the crowd. But it just had nothing on it. What was that? I feel like Coates might have run it in a touch, but he just couldn't catch it. Thank God. Looks like it'll go to Pappenhausen out of the scrum. And guess what? I was right because it's predictable. Oh, and he just gets caught by the guy after the step. He's up left. Nah, see, Bromwich probably would have passed it, but he didn't. Come on, push it left. They're not going to push it left because it's the AI, see? Roberts, Brandon Smith, you know. Cameron Smith, Brandon Smith. Why you pass it to Coates? Oh, God. Coach the king of just barely staying within the line. Oh, nah, he stepped outside. Oh, of course. Pappenhausen has no choice but to run into the fucking... I mean, no, there's nowhere else to run. Wouldn't have worked, they would have just followed him. Like, not gonna lie, bro, Bulldogs are putting up a fight. They know they need this. Because if they lose this, right? If they lose, they actually don't go anywhere, actually. Because unless they lose by like 80 fucking points, they don't go anywhere. No, because their points differential is plus 38. And Roosters is minus 44. So they actually have to lose by like 90 in order to fucking drop into fifth. So they stay where they are. But they have to win by like 22 to make third. And then have to... Bro, you'd have to lose like by like 46 just to fucking drop to third. No, bro, you literally have to lose by... But what kind of clutch up is it that you have to actually lose by 46 or more just to drop to third? And then you'd have to drop... And, you know, but for them to take it again, you'd have to beat... They'd have to, like, beat you by, like, 70 or something. Why would you, though? Because it's, like, half time. What the fuck are you doing? There's no open space! Pappenhausen. Smith does nothing. Smith, Arthur, no! They touched his feet and he just couldn't do it. I get deja vu now. So Pat, how are you feeling about this? Does this kind of remind you of the grand final? Leading grand final TSD. Actually, it's kind of this is actually kind of similar, like of an environment to the grand final. Constant almost tries on both sides, and then, you know, remember. Like, bro, when we went into halftime in the grand final, were you the one that scored, or was it me? No, like when we went into halftime. I don't even know who fucking scored at halftime. And it'll be up to Meany. He'll get cornered and he's gonna have to go out. No, he won't. He'll be fucking Saints. You have to understand him there. Like, bro, the time these... bro. Last season, though, the king of kick returns was fucking Simonson, though. You have to admit. Like, cause, bro, last year, he just fucking brought... Whenever he got a kick return, he'd bring it back over halfway. And he'd get it at, like, the 10. Like, bro was the literal GOAT. Oh, doesn't matter. Oh, actually, it will matter. Oh, fuck. What is it now, Pat? What kind of strategy have you like given your team? Like, is there like a reason behind their forced tackle kicking? They just did a bit too much crack. You don't want us to do this instead of cricket. We're doing that. We're doing the Sixers v Hurricanes next week. I feel like it's gonna be fun. unless Faith owns the Sixers, in that case it'll be below job. No, I mean it's like up to Meany. Meany catches. Meany gets away, but of course he gets touched all over by Dufty. Olam, Brandon Smith, Bromwich is through. There's no way he keeps this. And no, he was cornered, but he'll get through. Second tackle within that 30. Cameron Smith barely walking because he's old. Arthur. I told you he'd wake up. You were just like, I'm hesitant, bro, and I'm like, just trust me. And then he proceeded to exchange Tedesco and fucking Munster. Now, bro, I traded Munster just so I could take away their only halfback, because I'm a cunt. See? Into him. No, look, he never comes back. He comes up before. No, but he comes up before. You can't be in front of the kicker. I know. No, but you had so many chances to score. You have to admit, the Bulldogs are holding up though. It's not you. It's no discredit to your team. It's the Bulldogs are holding up this time. Hmm. It might just be because you kept saying it was the end of your streak. He had a Snickers bar. He had a Snickers bar, some Gatorade and a Coke, and he was ready. You've had Billy Slater still going in this. Billy Slater's still playing in this league too. Oh, I couldn't get through the line. Obstruction there. No game has actually got a golden point. Just straight through, just turned around, walked straight through, like, hey guys! I switched teams. I mean, the jerseys actually look kind of similar, so if you like colorblind, you probably wouldn't see it. Oh no, it's a... Why would you not take the fucking penalty kick, you fuckwit? No, because the thing is, you don't even know that you're going to score, considering the Bulldogs' defense has been great. You've almost gone over that line 100 times, and they still blocked you. Oh, if it gets called into... Yep, it's him. Because the thing is, I didn't even know if it was over the line, but I saw him, he put it down. Where's my fucking pen? Like, it looks like it's barely over the line. A Sofa Solomona. That's his 4th or 5th try of the season, because I've kind of... I find it funny how you're going to have to go through all the games and just look at all the conversions and be like, okay, yep. Yeah. Because you missed a lot, bro. Just reset the entire counter and just redo it so you don't mess it up. No, and just look, and just, like, use your phone and, like, slowly, like, look through the video, like, at a little, like, thing that comes up, you know? To show, like, a thumbnail of what that part of the video is, so you can just see when they score. I'm gonna have to go through back through a few games to decide MVP. Although I have a feeling it'll be one of the kickers who ends up with most points scored in the season. Oh my days! Oh, if there's a way, is he gonna get caught? He will. He's been caught doing drugs. Smith. Yeah, that was a good play. It's just the thing is that he's a half. If it had been Pappenhausen or Meany, they never would have caught him or saw him again. Roberts with a great pass back to Arthur. Will Arthur get through? No, he won't. Oh, obviously, yeah, I know. I'm skipping it. Oh, grabber. Oh God, it's an old guy. They better catch him. I'm just saying old guy because he's fucking slow. So like after the half time in the grand final, you weren't scared. Okay, so score. Okay, so when you had 6 out and scored yesterday. Oh god, that was a great kick for you, bad kick for them. Oh, fam, yeah, that's my bro. With my torpedo kicking, I probably would have fucking made that. If it had been that short, I would have made it difficult for him though. I've got deja vu now. A sofa Solomona. Intense. Oh. It's Adokar, you weren't going to challenge him though. And bro, it's Adokar though. Yeah. That was fucking forward. I know that long pass was going forward. I could see the fucking angle on it. Great punt. It'll go up. It won't go to me. You'll be fucking coach. Oh, coach with a great fuck. Yeah, like yeah, he didn't go that far. But you had to notice the amount of people had to go through to get there though. So impressive. Bromwich. 40. Just past 40. Yeah. They'd be better as one wing and centre than two wingers. But I don't know. I find it funny that since there's 4 lights, it's actually showing the shadows of all 4 lights, right? Or Pappenhausen. Oh. So it's kind of funny. Because like when instead centre field, what it looks like is it looks just fucking like a fucking target. Like bam, bam, locked on, locked on, locked on. Oh, bro caught it moved and he just got fucking shoved on the ground. Like fuck off. Like sit down. Oh, that was actually a good pass. I'm not gonna lie. Depends if you're 500 pounds and break your neck trying to do so. Like just feel the pressure on your neck and just proceed and your neck just crunches itself. And it's like you're just like I was trying to get him to fit in my suitcase. Mini catches, making. Oh. Nah, if he'd started going on an angle and in, he would have been able to step. Oh, boy. Speaking about Christian Welch, he's only got 1 try this season. Have you even got a try this season? Good day, I will now. The thing is just too. Fine, let's have a look at it then, you fucking little shit. We can't change it, but we can have a look. No, it's just the way his hand move, it doesn't. Oh, bro, look what, bro, he's just... Nah, bro, it's just... His hand moved it so deceptively, it made it look like it wasn't. Nah, bro. No, it went past his head, look. Look, it starts out in front of his head, right, and it just fucking swings. Bro, well, it'll be a good swing bowler, not gonna lie. bro was about to pass and just got smacked. Like, I don't know why, it's just funny to see him just like pass it and then just get fucking stopped. So many fuck. That feels like kind of like a. It's just it's sounds like see menu fake guy. I do know it was a really good game that you missed. Round 3, like the last round, Eagles v Cowboys. It was 32-16. It was fucking close. Oh, but you actually missed one of the closest Eagles game. It was 32-16. No, the closest Eagles game. 32. The closest Eagles game of the season. Closest Eagles game in total was fucking like It's the AI, mate. I know. Well, she's through. Welch is through. Roberts. Niakore. Not doing shit. Okay, for a guy skipping on the sideline, that was impressive. The fuck? Nah. Oh, bro, if he actually scored that though. No, but the fact that he managed to just get through it, like just slowly wobbling through it, is hilarious to me. Marshall King Stimson. Yeah, for a game of us, Eagles vs Storm will probably be. If anyone's gonna end this Eagles streak, it's gonna be Dragons, maybe Bulldogs, but not quite as likely. And like Storm, Dogs, and Dragons are probably the most likely to. But Bulldogs are probably the most likely. Unlikely. Storm probably the most likely to do it, like, but it'll probably be in like the finals or something. He's the one who. I know, because you're not telling him to score, you're just telling him to get through the field. He's just doing something. Now, bro, what the fuck was that? What the fuck kind of fucking kick was that, mate? Let's look at this. You know, bro, you just dropped it. You didn't even like, bro, look, you just dropped it. No. Oh, not got no advantage. Oh, shit. Your character just saved your fucking ass. For once, you clutched up. For once. Alright, my character fucking kicked a field goal against Roosters in round 1. Which not gonna like clutch. It was at the time, but then we fucking. I swear, yeah, every time they score a field goal, there have been 2 times where they scored a field goal to win the game, right? No, they don't happen that often, so I don't really have to. So they're pretty easy to do. Like in the entirety of the last season, like 3 or 4 happened. One happened in the finals with Panthers beating you with 1 because they came that close. They hit a field goal but ended up scoring, and that's the same thing as what happened against Eels and Roosters. Bro, Meany just went fucking just threw off 2 guys. Jesus Christ. They give him the big butts. That's right. You pay him in girls, not in poor people money. That's how we do things. That's how we do, bro. What you doing? What you doing? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, you got plans? You got plans? Oh, menace to society. Shitty. I swear, when people join the league, I feel like the one team no one's ever gonna want to fucking coach is the Sharks. Now, for example, right now they're 4 and against. She's at minus 128, right? In the original series. Oh my god. So, bro, get this. So we're only 4 rounds in, right? And they haven't even played their 3rd round, right? But their 4 and against is 128, right? But by the end of round 8, that's when the Bulldogs hit 125. Their 4 and against was literally worse than a fucking 2-win Bulldog side. Huh? Huh? No, I dropped my pen. Welch is just constantly getting line breaks though. Yeah, power play and then gets jumped on. What power? No, if he actually had grabbed it, probably would have gone to Meanie. I'd take another try so you're fucking safe. What? So I don't fucking know. That's bullshit. It's not a huddle, it's a scrum, you cunt. Fucking huddle, it's a scrum, you fucking wanker. Did you say the Bulldogs are giving some gay loving to the ref? Like, no, you just like, the ref is cheating. No, you're right now sitting going, the ref is cheating on me. What the fuck? It wasn't, it was sideways, but I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck that fucking catch was. No, bro, if you can get one more try, you'll be safe, and that means you'll have your 3rd straight win against the Dogs. And your 4th straight win of the season. And opponent gets a little go like, oh, Welch, you actually saved your ass right there. Bruh, they were about to fucking tie out the game right there. That could have been a game tying fucking, or Pappenhausen. Good run right there. Smith, Arthur, Remus Smith doesn't do shit because he's a centre, not the fucking winger. Oh, Pappenhausen! Now Pappenhausen's through! You do right now just like, thank you, Daddy Pappenhausen. Pappenhausen just got his 5th try of the season though, so like. Also, bro, you're not gonna talk about the fact that he literally probably just sealed the game for you. I kind of hate when 2 games have the same scoreline in a 1 round. And it's already happened like twice this sprint thing, so I hope they kind of. What does it bring you flashbacks of? You almost losing the Cowboys, or is it you, or was it you getting your ass absolutely fucking shat on by the Eels? Freebird! And I know St. Peter won't come my name. Never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. And I know St. Peter won't call my name, but there was never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. And I hear Jerusalem bell ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing, while the Bulldogs at home and sing. No, you're too far out there, and you can give it field goals when they need to. How they out design, they won't kick a field goal when they have to. I mean, Bulldogs can still score one more try and like give you like less for and against points. I kind of hope they do, so it's just... So, is that... Well, they like Ryan Reynolds, so I mean, they're going to have to let him score now. It's Ryan Reynolds. I realizes that it's Ryan Reynolds. Oh, that's not going to work, and never mind. No, I got the better way to do it. Do it, or you like Ryan Reynolds' wife more than Ryan Reynolds. Bam! You proceed to fucking score 3 times. That must be wrong because the guy's wearing the real. You also be fucked up because the guy's wearing the yellow shirts are fucking referees. Jeez, but Jesus. Actually, just let I can't have a pass into my body at any time. They say it'll kill me.
Men are dumb. Does that mean we're done for liking them? It's not a good look for us. Men are dumb. Does that mean we're done for liking them? It's not a good look for us. Mandy keeps bringing all these leftovers from the diner. Well, she's lucky to have you. And Missy, too. Well, he's looking. Oh, it's killing you now. What? Oh, I am happy that she has an adult she can confide in about... Come on, just tell me. I would. The bond between a girl and her grandmother is... See? I am her mother and I am your daughter. Give me something. It's just boy stuff, okay? That she'd rather talk to you about. That's right. Eat those feelings. Hope you like tuna salad. I brought you a whole tub. How old is it? I don't know, but the clock's ticking. Hey, Mom? Uh-oh. We need to talk. Alright. Hi. What's going on? I told Heather that I liked Kevin so she could find out if he liked me back. Then she asked him out. What? She didn't even think he was cute until I said I...
Did you just score? Yeah, I've done that too. I do it in career mode too because it's the most evil way. Bro's looking into as his own muscles, you fucking narcissist. I don't think he's scored a try in the season yet. A what? A what? I'm just happy there was another try because I didn't want it to be 18-6 like Panthers v Roosters. Because I just hate the same scoreline. Melbourne have done a good job. Okay, so what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to go through this match statistics thing slowly. Yeah, bro, you scored 3 more tries than them, and they literally had the ball for like way more time than you did. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just play highlights for all you get then.